Hi, hello, good morning. I am just doing a quick video of a fish pie that I'm looking at making. Now, one of the problems a lot of people have been having is trying to buy things locally or buying things from their normal convenience stores or places such as Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda. And even with online shopping, which is something we've all been told to do, we're still struggling to get those orders. So what I did yesterday was, on Monday, is I thought outside the box. And my children, they love fish fingers. Now, usually when we buy them from the shop, I try to make sure that I buy the fish fingers that don't have palm oil in or any additional added extras. A lot of the time, the fish that we get in the fish fingers is what they call Alaskan pollock. So what I did was I went online to see if I could find a local fishmonger for the Warwickshire area where I live, and unfortunately I wasn't able to do so. There was about 3 websites that were user friendly and easy to decipher, and out of the 3 that I found, only 2 catered for children. Unfortunately, the one that I would have liked to have used, they weren't more jam on toast, wasn't able to deliver my order before the 9th of April, and because a lot of the things are processed and they're fresh ingredients, due to the current virus and social isolation everybody's facing, they've had to cut the amount of staff, unfortunately, that are available to work. So they are not selling pre-prepared fish at this moment in time, but I will look at using them in the future. So what I have here in front of me is some fish from Cornwall. They're from a fishmonger. I will add the links to my blog. And what I'm going to do is look at making like a fish pie out of the fish that we have here. Now, I will list the fish that are in here because I've completely forgotten. I know one of them is salmon. I believe one of them is haddock. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a few ways of cooking the fish before the 4th of April, which is when it needs to be used by. So what I'm going to try and do first is put the fish in the oven with some foil. I do need to order some foil, so I'll try and do that today. And I'm just going to lightly flavour it with some seasoning that I have in the cupboard. I will then, with this, I will add mashed potato or with this as a side dish that my children can hopefully eat. What I want my children to try and do is try fish, but isn't always necessarily in breadcrumbs. And then what I'll do later on in the week is try and cook the fish in a different way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven, probably with a little bit of oil so that it doesn't stick to the pan, with some foil, with some seasoning, and then see how it goes. Again, if I know that I could have got fish locally, even from say Tesco, Sainsbury's, one of the in-store fishmongers, I would have. But at the moment, due to the isolation lockdown that everybody's on, I am still using online a lot for my orders. Yes, there is a bone of contention as to whether we should even be doing that, whether that's safe, but people have got to eat. So I've looked, like I said, I thought outside the box. I wanted to buy fish for my children, and luckily I managed to find somewhere to buy it from, and it came within 2 days.